As we commemorate the 89th anniversary and lead into the 90th year since the tragedy of the Holodomor genocide, we come to remember and honor the memories of the millions of innocent men, women, and children murdered by the totalitarian Soviet regime. Murdered because they would not give in to the will of a despot leader who sought to steal our Ukrainian land, rich history, culture, and religion for their own. Those who survived suffered follow-on physiological and psychological effects till the end of their days, and we now know that these effects are multi-generational. The Ukrainian nation suffered greatly during the Holodomor genocide, while the world accepted the lies of the Soviet leaders. In 1932-33, the Soviet totalitarian regime set out to destroy the Ukrainian nation using barbaric tactics. That was not the first time this enemy used genocide, and it would not be the last. The tactics being used in Ukraine by Russia today bear many similarities to those used 90 years ago. Whenever the Ukrainian people rose up to fight for their freedom and sovereignty, Russia in all its forms, the Russian Empire, the Soviet Union, and now the Russian Federation, has tried to eliminate Ukraine from existence and history and take all that is ours for their own. It has not been successful in the past, and it will not be successful now. We are the descendants of Kiev and Rus, and the world finally sees who we are and how very different we are from the barbaric invaders that is Russia. We are Ukrainians, and we remember the atrocities of genocides committed by Russia against us then and now. We are uniting as never before, and with God's help, support of freedom-loving countries of the world and our heroic armed forces of Ukraine, we will overcome. In honor of the memory of the millions of Ukrainians murdered during the genocide Holodomor, and in solidarity with Ukrainians around the world, please light a candle in your window at sundown, local time, on Saturday, November 26th, and say a prayer for those who perished and those who suffered till the end of their days. As our brave Ukrainian men and women are fighting today for the very existence of the Ukrainian nation, and the enemy is committing genocide yet again against us, I ask each and every Ukrainian, no matter where you are in the world, to please reach out to your legislatures and request that your government recognize the Holodomor as a genocide committed by the Soviet Union against the Ukrainian nation, and ask them to deliver the committed ammunitions, advanced military weapons, air defense systems, long-range weapons now, so that Ukraine can win and end this genocidal war. Spread the truth about the Holodomor and about today's genocide. The world is witness to Russia's inhumane atrocities in Ukraine this year. Don't let Russian lies get covered up as they did in 1932-33. If you're a descendant of a Holodomor survivor, we need your help. I invite you to join our Holodomor Descendants Network to honor your families by raising our collective voice to memorialize our families' experiences during the Holodomor, sharing the truth about what really happened during those years of bountiful harvest in Ukraine, and raising awareness about the multi-generational effects of the Holodomor genocide. Eternal memory to those victims of the Holodomor and the victims of the current Russian genocide against Ukraine.